Hi everyone, a very good morning to all of you. I'm Saba and I welcome you all on our official YouTube channel. I hope I'm audible and visible to you all. Just need your quick confirmation so that we can start our session. Good morning, Shridhi, Jia, Madhurima, Arju, Sumit. A very good morning to each and everyone here. Guys, just let me know, is everything fine? Are we good to go? Yes, the session is streaming. We can start our session. Okay. Okay. So quickly joining the session, guys. Today also we have a very important article. आपको पता होगा recently we have concluded SEO meeting. So the article is related to that. It's a very important article. Quickly joining the session. Okay. So Wednesday and Thursday, as you know, today also we will be having this free live test. So please do take this live test. Do not miss it out. Okay. इसको miss नहीं करिएगा because it will help you. It will give you a good uh, fight for your competition. You can say it will help you evaluate your performance. So it will be beneficial in many ways. So either Wednesday or Thursday, spare 1 hour time for this RRB PO examination. Okay. Yesterday's homework was done by Tina, Geeta, Sanjeev, Rama Lakshmi, Apurva, Rekha, Arju, Sabri, Karti, Anuj, then Anushika, Renu, or Vishal Gupta. Okay, all these people did the homework. Yes, I know. Till now, I haven't shared the June month's PDF, but yes, by the end of this week, by Sunday, anyhow, I will be sharing this June month's PDF. Okay, so do not worry about that. Today's quote is a little more persistence, a little more effort, and what seemed hopeless failure may turn to glorious success. See, only your effort, only your persistence, these two things are enough to turn any hopeless thing into hopeful. It will turn any hopeless failure into a glorious success. So be persistent. See, talent, more than your knowledge, persistence is required. If a person is very talented, very knowledgeable, but if he is not persistent, so definitely his chances of success decrease. Okay, उसके जो सक्सेस के चांस है वो काफी कम हो जाते हैं. So be persistent, put in your effort. हर दिन daily मतलब try to increase your effort on a daily basis, and definitely what you feel that it is going to be a failure, that will lead to you towards success. Okay. So guys, please join in the session, like this session, share this session and subscribe to our YT channel. ठीक है. एक बार सभी लोग सेशन को लाइक कर दीजिए, शेयर कर दीजिए, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए, स्पेशली इफ यू आर हियर फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम. Now, glimpse of the session. As usual, we will start with the revision session. कल हमने जो भी वर्ड्स सीखे थे, we will quickly revise all those words. Then we have vocabs of today's session. ठीक है, कुछ अच्छे वर्ड्स आपको मिलेंगे, न्यू टर्म्स मिलेंगे in today's session. We have idioms and phrases also, phrasal verbs also. So everything we have, complete article we have, complete analysis of both the articles we are going to do. दोनों ही आर्टिकल के पूरी एनालिसिस करेंगे हम लोग. Then we have grammar learning, tone objective and practice exercise, that is your homework. Okay. Now tell me guys, are we ready for our revision session? Shall we start quickly? I'm giving you 10 seconds to settle down yourself, and then we will start with our revision session. So Sunday, many of you have very, very important examination, that is RBI grade B. So I wish कि ये editorial के words आपके काम में आ जाए. Okay. So let's start guys. Everybody is ready. So let us start. Hurry up guys. Everybody quickly. Very good Arju, Jia, Madhurima, Geeta. Well done. Everybody is right. Correct Sumit. John, yes, well done. Correct. Everybody is right. Good. किसी का तो गलत है. Who is this? Sabri? No, आपने दो इंटरचेंज कर दिया है. So ostensible, as you know, ostensible basically we got to swimming. जो लोग पहली बार आए हैं सेशन में, for them, uh, this is our revision session. We always start our session with the revision session कि कल हमने जो भी vocab किए थे, लास्ट क्लास के जो भी वर्ड्स होते हैं, we quickly revise them and then we start our today's session. ठीक है? So if you are unable to answer, so there is nothing to worry because you are new here. ठीक है? Ostensible basically we call to seeming obvious. Hi innocent, I'm good. What about you? So seeming obvious, ठीक है, apparent. तो जो चीज आपको दिखती है, that is called ostensible. Okay? So A will be matched with fourth. Seeming, obvious, apparent. So all these are the synonyms of the word ostensible. Rendezvous basically we call to TRYST, tryst. So rendezvous, tryst, this is basically a secret meeting, but yes, you can use it for meeting also. You can use it for meeting also. Okay? So B will be matched with seventh. Fanfare basically we call to commotion. Okay? So commotion, chaos, that is called fanfare. C will be matched with sixth. Unwieldy means cumbersome. Cumbersome you can say, burden you can say, onerous you can say, heavy you can say. So unwieldy means something that is very heavy. Okay? So that is a burden on you, that is cumbersome, that is heavy, onerous. All these are the words you can use for unwieldy. Okay? So D will be paired with 2. Okay? Blip is aberrant. Aberrant means deviant. So when you deviate from your regular course, okay, so blip can also refer to something unexpected, downfall. All these can be the synonyms of the word blip. Okay, so E will be matched with fifth. Constricted means restricted, it will be paired with 1. And spade basically we call to series of something. Okay, series of something, flood of something, किसी भी चीज का number of something, that is called spade. So it will be paired with third. So I hope there is no confusion. Yesterday we discussed all these words in detail. कल हमने सारे words detail में discuss किए थे. So today we have just quickly revised them. Okay. So 4, 7, 6, 2, 5, 1, 3 is the correct pair. Everybody is correct. Okay. Spate means a number of, series of something, flood of something. All these words you can use. Plague is to torment, na, Satish. Plague basically we use for torment or torture. Okay. चलिए. Let us start next slide for the revision. Quickly match these words. Very good, Arju. Arju has again retained his position. Good, Jia, Sumit, Mathurima. Yes, everybody is good. Well done, guys. So countenance, we saw it as a verb. Countenance can be a noun also. As a noun, countenance means your appearance, your face, appearance. That is called countenance. Okay. But as a verb, countenance means to tolerate something. Okay. So tolerate. Yes. A will be matched with fourth. Everybody is correct. Espouse basically we say to embrace. किसी भी चीज को embrace करना, ठीक है? So embrace, adopt, that is called espouse. So B will be matched with 6. Fall in line means to conform with others. दूसरों के साथ agree होना, in accordance with others. Can we say in accordance with? Abide by others. Okay, so all these we can say. You can say tolerate, permit, allow. All these will be the synonyms. Okay. Yes. So C will be matched with 7th. Temper, actually it has so many meanings. Temper basically we use for mollify also. We use it for reduce also, lessen something. So in all these cases, we can use the word temper. D is paired with 5th. Dissenting means conflicting, disagreeing. So disagreeing, conflicting, all these are the synonyms of the word dissenting. E will be paired with 3rd. Disconcerting means unnerving. Unnerving means something that is troubling you, upsetting, troubling. Okay. Upsetting, troubling, that is called disconcerting. So F will be paired with 2. And rebuff, basically we say to turn down. So G will be paired with 2. Temper, yes, Praveen, as a noun, it means anger. So temper as a noun, it refers to anger. Guys, quickly let me know, are these words clear to you? Shall we start our next today's vocab? Okay, chaliye. It means agree. Tanya, I second with you phrase का meaning क्या होता है? I second you means I agree with you. Okay? So मतलब कोई भी चीज अगर आप किसी you are in accordance with others, same thing, conform with others, to agree with others, so that is called. मतलब when you are in agreement with others' opinion, so you can say I second with you. Okay? चलिए. The first word of today's session is rival. So rival is not used as a noun here. It is a verb. See, rival as a noun, you all know rival basically we call to enemy, opponent, right? So as a noun, this word means enemy, opponent, but as a verb, it means to be on par with someone, compete with someone, okay? So be equal or comparable to someone. It means compete with someone, किसी के equal होना, that is called rival. हाँ, GD में generally we say कि जो group discussion में when a person is expressing his views, so you say yes, I second with you. It means you agree with that person's point. Okay, good. Got it, guys? So be equal or comparable to something, compete with something, be on par with something, that is called rival. Clear? Sabri, I have told you so many. Yes, I have told you that from July the batch is listed, but classes आपके 13, 14 से कभी से भी start हो सकते हैं. So after July 12th, any day we can start our session, okay? And that is going to be a good batch. काफी अच्छी batch होगी. काफी नई चीजें मैंने वहाँ पर include की हैं, that I will discuss later. So I will discuss all those things later, okay? About that batch. So rival, got the point. It is a verb. It means simple, to be, to compete with someone, to be equal or comparable to something. Okay. Next word we have is pomp. Pompous, you all know. So pompous is an adjective. Pomp is noun. Pomp basically we say to ostentation, splendid, display, matlab show off karna. You can simply say show off. So pomp is a noun. It refers to your ostentation, splendid, display, all these things. Okay. And pompous is an adjective. See, spoken English, everything that you do, okay. Whether you watch English movies, you watch any English session, uh, you can miss anything. You listen to English songs. All these things will help you in spoken English, okay. But yes, spoken can only be improved when you people start speaking English. So without taking efforts from your side, spoken will never improve. सिर्फ English सुनने से English पढ़ने से. Now many people they think that they will learn all the grammar rules and all these things, then they will start speaking. So that is not at all possible. Whatever you know with the limited words, with the limited grammar, start speaking English. Definitely that will say. Pomp, yes, you can say. You may say. Okay. So basically ostentation, display, show off, that is called pomp. Okay. Next word we have is consensus. It is a very common word, that is solidarity, accord, agreement. It is a noun. Okay. So agreement, accord, solidarity, that is called consensus. Okay. Next word we have is communique. Communique basically we say an official announcement. Yes, hearing everything will help you. See, if you are a good reader, a good reader will definitely be a good writer. Okay. If you are a good reader, if you read thoroughly, you will be a good writer. And if you are a good listener, you will be a good spoken person. Okay? So you will be a good, you can say, speaker. Okay? So these two things are related. Definitely that will help you. All these things will help you. Okay? No, nobody sees grammar in while speaking. So you also don't have to focus on grammar while speaking. बस blunder मत बोलिएगा. ठीक है? Don't say that I did went and all these things. So unless you come do any blunder, rest everything is fine. Okay? It seems fine. चलिए, communique basically is an official announcement that we basically make in front of media. So a statement given to a media, that is called communique. Okay, it is noun. It is a noun. Yes, you can say official announcement, statement generally given in front of media, that is called communique. Okay. Next word we have is dampener. Dampener is what? It is also a noun. Dampener means a thing that makes something less pleasant or successful. Means something that becomes unsuccessful. Okay. Sometimes, just during IPL, rain was a dampener, right? So during IPL, whenever there was a match of Dhoni, CSK का जब भी match होता था, so generally there was rain. Okay, so that rain was a dampener. It was a spoiler. Okay, so you can simply say spoiler is something that makes something less pleasant or successful. Spoiler, impediment, all these things you can say. Next word we have is resolution. So resolution basically we call to determination. न्यू ईयर्स रेजोल्यूशन ऑल ऑफ यू टेक, जो आप सेकंड डे ही भूल जाते हैं, ठीक है. सो दैट रेजोल्यूशन मीन्स डिटर्मिनेशन, कमिटमेंट. ओके. And resolution we also call to your intention, your purpose, your plan. All these can be the synonyms. Yes, cast a shadow, to spoil something. Correct. Yes. So resolution we also say to intention, purpose, plan, and it also refers to determination and commitment. Okay. सबरी मिटिगेट कहाँ से आ गया? Damp quit या damp squid? Ashi, it is damp squid. The idiom is damp squid. Okay. So it is a noun. Are these words clear to you? Chale, let's see the next slide. Next word is grandstanding. It is a good word. Grandstanding basically we say acting or speaking in a showy way, and that is intended to attract attention from spectators or the media. Matlab, whatever you are doing, you just want to gain the attention of media. You just want to attract media's attention or the audience attention. So that is called grandstanding. Okay. So it is a good word, grandstand. Not mitigate. Mitigate is something different. Mitigate is to lessen the pain, lessen the sorrow, lessen the suffering of something. Okay. So mitigate is a positive word that we basically use for lessen the pain or suffering of someone. So don't get confused. Grandstanding means acting or speaking in a showy way intended to attract attention. आजकल तो सब कुछ ग्रैंड स्टैंडिंग के लिए होता है. ये आप कहीं घूमने जाते हैं तो सोशल मीडिया पे पोस्ट डाल देंगे, ठीक है. So that is what all these things are ग्रैंड स्टैंडिंग. What does change your name innocent? Okay, you are not at all innocent. Next word we have is optics. Optics is basically the way in which an event is perceived by the public. Matlab, how you take any event. So how the public takes. So politics way mein optics basically refer to the same thing. So the way in which something is perceived by a public, that is called optic. It is also a noun. It can be a noun. Okay? Chale next. Yes. Forge. Forge, as you know, there are two meanings. Forge means to build, create. ठीक है, किसी भी चीज को build up करना, create करना. And forge we also call to falsify, fake. Falsify, fake, that is also called forge. Okay. So build, create, falsify, fake. All these are the synonyms of the word forge. Okay. Next word we have is endorse, a very common word. Endorse basically we call to support, uphold, hold up. What are the two contrasting meanings of the word hold up? Tell me guys quickly, everybody. हाँ. Forge, spurious is adjective of the remark. Forge is a verb. Okay, remember that difference. What are the two contrasting meanings of hold up? The first is to shore up. Shore up means support. पहली meaning होती है किसी भी चीज को support करना, endorse करना. And another meaning is impede, obstruct. Very good. So these are the two contrasting meanings of the word hold up. So hold up means to impede, obstruct also, and it also means to support and shore up. Very good. Good. So hold up here has positive meaning, not the negative meaning. Okay. Buttress, all these words you can use. Okay. Correct. Yes, correct. Next word we have is presumably. So presumably, basically, we call to seemingly, probably. You can even use the word ostensibly. Right. So ostensibly, probably, seemingly. So all these are the synonyms of the word presumably. जिसको कहते हैं शायद, probably, ठीक है, maybe. So that is called presumably. Okay, it is an adverb. Endorse is a verb. Forge is a verb. Okay. Apparently, you can say correct, Satish. Apparently, ostensibly, seemingly, probably, all outwardly correct. So outwardly, all these can be the synonyms. Prosecute. Now from here we have vocabs of second word. ठीक है? Probably को replace करके presumably you can say. Prosecute and persecute. These are two terms, guys. They are often asked under that you can say homophones. Persecute basically we say to torture or harass. ठीक है? किसी को torture करना, harass करना, that is called persecute. But prosecute basically we say to conduct legal proceeding against someone. किसी के खिलाफ जो भी legal proceedings आप conduct करते हैं, that is called prosecute. Correct. So persecute is torture, harass, and prosecute is conduct legal proceedings against someone. Got the point? So it is also a verb. Prosecution आप सबने सुना होगा. ठीक है? Next word we have is accommodative. So if I'm accommodative, it means I'm able to adjust myself according to your needs. कि आप जैसे बोलेंगे मैं editorial को वैसे कर सकती हूँ आपके जरूरत के according. Okay? So accommodative basically we say to willing to fit in, willing to adjust, okay, adapt with someone's wishes and needs. कि किसी की needs के according आप अपने आप को adjust कर लीजिए, that is called accommodative. Yes, adaptive. You can use the word adaptive, being flexible, correct? Being flexible. Achha, I have one thing in mind. I am thinking that once in a week we should have impromptu session of editorial. Impromptu, you know, unplanned editorial session. Means no PPT, nothing, no vocab, nothing. Only I will share the screen. We will see that article. जो भी link article होगी, we will see that. And I want to know that how many words you do not know. Because अब मुझे लगता है कि maximum words तो आप लोगों को पता है. At least once in a week we should have this impromptu editorial session, just for a change. What do you people say? Because ना इससे पता अभी तो सारे वर्ड्स हम लिख देते हैं. Most of the words you know, most of the words you do not know. But once we have impromptu session, so at least it will help you a lot in your RC. You will read the passage, I will not explain. So once you have read the passage, you have got all the meanings and everything, and then I will give the explanation. So yes, test type something. We'll see, we'll try someday. एक दिन किसी दिन try करके देखेंगे. If it will be successful, we will continue. At least once in a week we should have. And this impromptu session, that is editorial session or reading session of newspapers, any newspaper, okay? This I have included even in my Achievers batch. So those who will be joining Achievers batch, that is for bank. So that is pre plus mains batch. So in Achievers batch for bank, I have included 3-4 impromptu sessions of newspaper reading. So that is definitely going to help you. Okay. I will talk about this Achievers batch later. Okay. Next word we have is pogrom. So pogrom, as you know, that we call to massacre, carnage, genocide, mass murder, all these are the synonyms. Okay. तो जब बहुत vast scale पे जब किसी का murder किया जाता है, so that is called pogrom. Massacre is a very common word. ठीक है, नरसंहार जिसको आप हिंदी में कहते हैं. Yes, is it included in super elite? ये बैच आपकी super elite में included है सब. Okay. So massacre, carnage, genocide, all these are the synonyms. Yes. Next word we have is fabricate. So fabricate is also forge. Okay. Sunday, please, Geeta. Once upon a time it is possible, okay, but every Sunday I don't think it will be possible. I don't want to do any fake commitment. Okay. Every Sunday it won't be possible. Sometimes it is possible. Fabricate basically we call to forge, falsify, fake. Okay. तो किसी भी चीज को falsify करना for that fake. Okay, that is called fabricate. Fabrication, you know, cook up something. मतलब you try to invent something. किसी भी चीज को खराब कर देते हैं आप. Okay, so that is called fabricate. Yes. Counterfeit, all these can be the synonyms. Sure. Although if Sunday I'm saying that I don't want to take class, so I have my examination on Sunday. Next word. This is a very important word, guys. Now listen. Yes, spurious also we say, guys, spurious, counterfeit, all these are the synonyms, but these are adjectives. Okay, and this is a verb. Only difference is that. Okay, so this is verb and these are adjectives. That is the only difference. Okay, no Tanya, I don't have my exam. Okay, canvas is a good word. देखिए दो canvas होते हैं, एक CANVAS. This canvas that we use for tent painting and all, canvas painting, you know. So this canvas is basically for tent. And CANVASS. Okay. So this canvas basically we say propose or suggest. ठीक है, किसी भी चीज को propose करना और suggest. You can even use the word campaign. So canvas painting, canvas is a cloth that we use for tent cloth. So that is single S, and CANVASS, it is a verb. So that we use for campaign, propose, suggest something, that is called canvas. Okay. Just say during election. So we see canvassing. Okay. So that canvassing means campaigning of all the political parties. Yes. Election canvas. Very good, Praveen. Okay. Please use what SK. I didn't get your point. क्या use करने के लिए आप बोल रहा है? Implicate means to incriminate, that show one to be involved in a crime. ठीक है, किसी को भी implicate करना मतलब किसी को फंसा देना, right? So to show someone to be involved in a crime, that is called implicate. So it is also a verb. Pitch, yes, you can use the word pitch for canvas, correct? The next word is very common, functionary. Functionary is a noun that we use for official. So any government official, important official, that is called functionary. Okay. Scapegoat to basically we call to bali ka bakra. A person who is not, who is innocent, उसको भी आप फंसा रहे, that is called he is a scapegoat. बलि का बकरा जिसको कहते हैं. But implicate means you are trying to show someone that he was involved in a crime. So that is called implicate. Okay. Yes, you can use the word mandarin. Correct. Mandarin, functionally, all these can be the synonyms. Okay. Now, idioms and phrases. We have a good idiom. The first idiom is at first blush. At first blush. ये वो blush shy वाला नहीं है. Blush आपको पता होगा, girls को पता होगा, blush that is a part of makeup. Makeup में आता है ना blush. This at first blush means, it means at first glimpse of impression. कि पहले impression में आपको जो लगता है, you can say at first sight. At first sight, at first glimpse, at first impression. So that is called at first blush. Prima facie, correct. You say no? Love at sight wala, so you can say love at first blush. So start using this phrase love at first blush. मतलब देखते साथ ही आपको you fell in love with that person. Okay, so that is called at first blush. I hope that you will never forget this word. Examples we will see in the that sentence. No, every word discussing with example is not possible escape. And anyways, we are going to see all these words in the sentence in editorial. Okay. So at first blush, basically at first glimpse or at first impression. Okay. So start using the phrase love at first blush. अब ये लाइफ में नहीं भूलेंगे आप लोग this idiom. Clear? Next we have keep the pot boiling. Keep the pot boiling means make sure that a process does not stop. Please keep the pot of your preparation boiling. ठीक है? So ये जो preparation का आपका pot है, keep it boiling. It means make sure that this process does not stop. Okay? चलिए next we have is phrasal verb hammer out. Hammer out basically we say to chalk out. Okay. Hammer out basically we call to chalk out. One second, guys. Hammer out basically we say to chalk out a plan, execute a plan. Okay, so that is called hammer out. Okay. Yes. So work out the details of a plan, chalk out, execute. All these are the synonyms of the word hammer out. She has to go to school now. So that is why she's saying that daddy didn't let me sleep for 100 hours. She wanted to sleep for 100 hours. That is what. Her name is Aisha. So hammer out, guys. Work out the details of a plan, chalk out, execute something that is called hammer out. Okay. So I hope everything is clear. Now let us see the article. Okay. Now let us see the article in detail. So guys, as you know, we have banking super elite plan. In this plan only, those who are super elite user, so they will have the access of achievers batch. So as you know, after a long time, I'm taking a batch on banking platform. So as I promised, I will be bringing my modular course. So yes, I'm up with this that modular course. Achievers batch. So this Achievers Bank batch is for all the banking aspirants. Here you will get the preparation for pre plus mains. ठीक है? तो दोनों की ही प्रिपरेशन हो जाएगी आपकी. इन दिस ओनली आई एम टेलिंग दैट एडिटोरियल एंड एवरीथिंग इज इंक्लूडेड इन दिस अचीवर्स बैच. सो इट इज अ गुड बैच. ठीक है, अच्छा बैच होगा फॉर ऑल द बैंकिंग एस्पिरेंट्स. ओके, एंड यू कैन सी द स्केड्यूल एंड एवरीथिंग विल बी देयर. सो 12th of July we are starting, but session we can have on 14th or 15th. Okay, so 14th or 15th we will be starting the classes. So those who still haven't registered themselves on Oliveboard platform, either you can purchase, just if you want to purchase only English batch, so then also you will have the option that you can purchase this batch, or this batch will already be included in the super elite. So anyhow, whatever you want to do, but yes, do join this batch because you will be getting all the detail. इसमें जो भी आपके लक्ष्य फाउंडेशन बैच की वीडियोस थी, ठीक है, so if anybody missed that Lux Foundation batch, all the grammar videos will be included in this. Besides, there will be multiple practice session of all the levels pre plus mains. Okay, so basic से लेकर के advanced level तक के आपको बहुत सारे practice banking के questions आपको मिलेंगे यहाँ पर. So everything will be there. Got the point, guys? So join this batch, SSC Super Elite. Use my code Saba. In the same way, we have Super Elite plan for SSC also. सॉरी, यहाँ पर बैंकिंग सुपर एलीट था. सो ज्वाइन दिस बैंकिंग सुपर एलीट. ये एसएससी में नहीं मिलेगा, आई एम सॉरी गाइस. अगर आपको अचीवर्स बैंक ज्वाइन करना है तो आपको बैंकिंग सुपर एलीट परचेस करना होगा, ना कि एसएससी सुपर एलीट. ओके, सो दैट वाज स्लिप ऑफ टंग. एंड इन एसएससी सुपर एलीट आल्सो वी हैव मेनी बैचेस. अभी हम लोगों ने एक फाउंडेशन बैच स्टार्ट किया फॉर ऑल द न्यू, फॉर ऑल द बिगिनर्स. ओके, so foundation batch will be targeting all the SSC examinations, CGL, CPO, CHSL, stenographer, all the examinations will be covered under this batch. Okay. So use my code Saba for purchasing anything on Oliveboard platform. Join this Telegram channel for updates and for PDF. जिन लोगों ने अभी तक टेलीग्राम चैनल नहीं ज्वाइन किया है, प्लीज डू ज्वाइन इट फॉर अपडेट्स एंड फॉर पीडीएफ. ओके, चलिए लेट अस स्टार्ट. Read this article, guys. Let me hide. Okay, quickly read it and then we will discuss. Okay. Very important article. See, behind me only Asian is written. Okay, nothing is hidden behind me. 10 seconds more. After that, I will explain. Let me know, guys, once you are ready. Okay. Diminishing returns means here declining returns. So India, when it joined SEO meeting, ठीक है, जब इसने SEO को join किया था, तो India had high aspirations. from this meeting, that is SCO, okay, this corporation. But the return, the aim we had, now it is gradually declining. Got the point? अब धीरे धीरे हमारा जो initial एक बहुत ज्यादा aim था SCOs को join करने से, now gradually that is diminishing, that is declining. Okay. India benefited as a member of Shanghai Cooperation Organization, but the future is not bright. Okay, so even though we have been benefited by being a member of SCO, okay, but still our future is not that bright. Whatever aspirations we had, so it doesn't materialize. वो चीजें materialize नहीं हुई. Okay, yes, future is not bright. The SCO Council of Heads of State meeting. I hope you know this year India was the president of SCO. Okay, so we were presiding this SCO meeting, and this was the first time that we have presided such an important meeting. पहली बार इंडिया ने SCO को preside किया था, right? So the SCO Council of Heads of State meeting, hosted by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Tuesday, marked the first time India chaired the summit of regional countries. So this was the first time that India was the chair nation, chairperson of this meeting. And this meeting happened on Tuesday. India became a full SCO member in 2017 along with Pakistan. So now India, Pakistan, China, and Russia. Now recently Iran has also joined, right? So Iran has also joined. Raghu, no problem. Yes. So recently Iran has also joined, and then you have that Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, and all these things. Okay. So these are the important nations of, you can say, SCO, right? इसके बाद आगे भी बहुत सारे nations हैं, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, okay, all these nations आते हैं. So India and Pakistan, they joined SCO in 2017. It is an important question. And Iran joined this year. Okay. Yes, Iran also joined. So I have written here Iran. Okay. The government has held that joining the original Eurasian group was important as member countries. So initially when our government decided to join this meeting, so Indian government held that means argued that, they defended that joining this Eurasian group was important as member countries make up a third of global GDP. Because जो भी वहां पर members हैं SCO के, so they contribute to 1/3 of the global GDP. उनका GDP में contribution बहुत ज्यादा है. And they also make up a 1/5 of global trade. Okay, तो जो भी global trade होता है, तो 1/5 जो trade होता है, that is done by these SCO nations only. And a fifth of global oil reserves and about 44% of natural gas reserves. So these all, मतलब these SCO nations, they had a great contribution on the world economy, you can say. So having that high aspiration, India also joined this SCO summit. Okay. Yes. Also important is its focus on regional security and connectivity, areas key to India's growth and making up its challenges, such as terrorism in Pakistan and Chinese aggression, as well as the Belt and Road Initiative. But this time, the event was not successful. Okay. Because the SEO focus was the important, also important is its focus. So in this meeting, the focus was also on regional security and connectivity. ठीक है? So areas key to India's growth, कि जो area India के growth के लिए important है, and making up its challenges. So what are the challenges that we have? So that is terrorism, then China's aggression, कि China हमारे border की तरफ आ रहा है. So then the Belt and Road Initiative. So all these were the major challenges of India, but India couldn't find a solution for any of these challenges. इन किसी भी challenges का हमको solution नहीं मिला. ठीक है? Being inside the tent is important, especially as Pakistan is a member. So India couldn't elaborate anything. So it had been confined. Inside the tent means it was confined. Since Pakistan is also a member of SCO, even if that means conducting joint exercises under SCO regional anti-terrorist structure. It means कि अगर कोई भी exercise होगी, तो that will be a joint exercise because Pakistan is also a part of SCO, right? Inside the tent means being confined. Okay, being confined, because since Pakistan is also a member, so India openly can't take any action against terrorism and all these things. The SCO also gives India an interface with Central Asian markets and resources. Okay, so SCO, it provides India an interface with Central Asian markets and resources. Okay. Finally, joining the SCO was a key part of India's stated ambitions. So India was quite ambitious while joining SCO, ठीक है? On multi-alignment and strategic autonomy while becoming a balancing power in the world. Okay, so India had all these ambitions that it wanted to be a multi-alignment nation. It wanted to focus on strategic autonomy, and it also wanted to become a balancing power in the world. And with all these ambitions, India joined SCO in 2017. And it seems no coincidence that Modi government joined the revived Quad with US, Japan, and Australia in the same year. And in the same year, in 2017 only, Modi government has joined the Quad nations group, that is US, Japan, and Australia in the same year, that it took up the full SCO membership. कि जब उन्होंने 2017 में पूरी तरह से SCO के जब वो member बन गए थे, so in the same year, Modi government also joined the Quad nations membership. Okay, over the past years, this has become an economic necessity as India has chosen to be neutral on the Ukraine war. तो ये जो यूक्रेन वॉर पे हमारा न्यूट्रल स्टैंस है, it has haunted us everywhere. इसने हम हर जगह हमारा पीछा किया है. And the same thing happened in this also because Russia was a member. So India's neutral stance, okay, on Ukraine war. So it has not been a good thing for us. तो बहुत जगह हमें इसकी वजह से प्रॉब्लम फेस करना पड़ा, right? Benefiting from fuel and fertilizer purchases from Russia. Since we are dependent on Russia for fuel, for fertilizer, हम ये सारी चीजें purchase करते हैं रशिया से. So that is why India has never openly criticized Russia for Ukraine war. So it has maintained a neutral stance, and because of that, at many stages we have to see failure. Okay. Therefore, it was expected that India's turn to chair the SCO this year would be a major event. So keeping all these ambitions in mind, and this was the first time, okay, that we got this opportunity to chair this meeting. So we thought that Indians, they had this high hope that it would be a major event for India. ये काफी बड़ा event हमारे लिए होगा. Raveling the expected pomp. Raveling means competing. Okay. The expected pomp is it will be an extravaganza show कि ये बहुत बड़ा मतलब पूरे nations का वो attract कर लेगा, attention attract कर लेगा. Around the G20 meet in the September. Okay, so whatever that meeting we are going to have, G20 is also a very important meeting that we are going to have here. Okay, आप believe नहीं करेंगे, in Lucknow we have a G20 road. अभी यहाँ पे इन्होंने एक रोड का नाम ही G20 रोड रख दिया है. Okay, so we had this expectation that this SCO meeting, it will be a major event, and of course it will help us in making this G20 meet a very spectacular one. Okay. In addition, given Russia's and China's blocks on the G20 joint communique that India is keen to find consensus on, the SCO summit would have been a convenient venue for Mr. Modi to negotiate a resolution with his counterparts. अब देखिए ये जो SCO meeting थी ना, the success of this meeting would have a great impact on G20 meeting. इस meeting का जो success था वो G20 meeting पर भी काफी ज्यादा इफेक्ट डालता. जैसे रशिया एंड चाइनाज ब्लॉक कि दोनों ने ही लास्ट ईयर G20 पे कोई फाइनल स्टेटमेंट नहीं दिया था. सो लास्ट ईयर G20 वी डिडंट हैव एनी फाइनल स्टेटमेंट because of Russia and China. So this SCO meeting was an opportunity for our government, for Mr. Modi, that he could find an agreement from both the nations कि दोनों नेशन से एग्रीमेंट कर सकते थे because Russia was also a part of SCO and China is also a part of SCO. Okay. So this could have been a convenient venue for Mr. Modi to negotiate a resolution. So कोई भी एक final conclusion पर हम पहुंच सकते थे with his counterparts, but this didn't happen. Got the point? एक second, innocent, I'm coming. ठीक है? Got the point, guys? Next. I'll pass. However, India's is this point clear that SCO meeting could have been a good venue? It could have been a good stage where Indian government could have got the statement from both Russia and China, but it couldn't happen. ऐसा कुछ हुआ नहीं. However, India's decision to postpone the SCO summit, एक दूसरा ड्रॉबैक क्या था? India decided to postpone the SCO summit due to Prime Minister's US state visit. उनका जो US visit था उसकी वजह से उन्होंने इस मीटिंग को पोस्टपोन कर दिया, ठीक है? Then turn it into a virtual summit, और ये पूरी मीटिंग फिजिकल ना होकर के वर्चुअल हो गई, ठीक है? May have been a dampener, ये सबसे बड़ा डैम्पनर होगा, स्पॉइलर हो गया। देखिए, फेस टू फेस कन्वर्सेशन की बात ही अलग होती है, राइट? उसका इम्पैक्ट ही अलग होता है। When you can say officers of different nations, okay, presidents, prime ministers of different nations, when they have visited our nations, okay, तो उसका जो impact होता है वो different होता है rather than having it a virtual summit. But just because of his US state visit, he had to postpone this summit, okay, and it turned into a virtual summit. So that have been a dampener and on SEO outcomes, उसका result पे पूरी तरह से it was a failure, okay. Outcomes basically we call to results. India's concerns with hosting Xi Jinping, given the LAC hostilities, or Pakistan Prime Minister Sharif's possible grandstanding, or even the optics of welcoming Russian President Putin may have been the factors. Okay, अब क्या क्या factors हो सकते थे कि जिसकी वजह से India has to turn it into a virtual meeting? So सबसे पहले hosting with Chinese president, that is Xi Jinping, because of LAC enmities, कि हमारी जो भी दुश्मनी चल रही है LAC पे, so because of that India was reluctant to host Xi Jinping. Then Pakistan Prime Minister, we do not have that good relationship with Pakistan Prime Minister also, because of his grandstanding, कि वो किस तरह से act करते पूरी मीडिया का attention attract करने के लिए. So these were the concerns, ठीक है? Even there were less hope of welcoming Russian Putin, okay? मतलब कि उनको welcome करना पड़ता. So these were a few factors. Because of that, might be India thought of having a virtual meeting, okay? Yes. Whatever the reason, चाहे जो भी reason हो, while the members hammered out means chalked out, they devised a New Delhi declaration and joint statements on radicalization and digital transformation. So these were the two topics जहां पर joint statement मिल गया. So they all were on the same page related to radicalization and digital transformation. The government, our Indian government, was unable to forge consensus, that is build consensus on other agreements, including one on making English a formal SEO language, while India, despite being chair, did not endorse a roadmap on economic cooperation, presumably due to concerns over China's imprint. Okay. So we got joint statements on radicalization and digital transformation, but India was unable to build any consensus on other agreements. Like the one, India wanted English to be a formal SEO language, but India couldn't do that. Okay. Then India couldn't, being a chairperson, India also couldn't support a roadmap on economic cooperation. कोई भी economic cooperation पर भी हमें कोई final statement नहीं मिला. Might be because of concerns over China's imprint. China की वजह से we didn't get even economic cooperation. Okay. With its SEO chairpersonship ending, अब हमारा ये जो chairpersonship था वो end हो गया. The government may now be feeling the law of diminishing returns over its SEO engagement. अब इंडिया को लग रहा होगा कि इसका जो return था SEO ज्वाइन करने का, वो धीरे धीरे that return is declining. Okay. One that might make its task of hosting the G20 even more difficult. So now with this failure of SEO summit, so India's task of hosting the G20 event can be more difficult, okay? Because we are going to preside. Good, that is a good scope. So got the point, guys? पूरी article समझ में आ गई? You will be able to get 22 also, but be regular in this session and 9 AM session, okay? Actually 9 AM जो SSC पे channel पे होता है ना, उस पे भी regular रहेंगे. Got it, guys? Now tell me the tone of the article quickly. Quickly, let me know the tone of the article. Yes, the tone is of concern, a big concern, pessimism. Can we say pessimism? Yes, pessimistic tone we have. And analytical as usual. So analytical, concern, and pessimistic, these are the two tones. Pessimistic also, because now we don't have much hope from G20 meeting also. Okay, and even whatever hope we had, whatever aspiration we had from this SEO meet, so that also declined. Okay. चिंताजनक, yes, pessimistic, concern, analytical, all these are the synonyms. अच्छा, okay, so then be regular in that foundation batch, ठीक है? So once you purchase any course, so be regular in that. फाउंडेशन बैच विल बी गुड. एसएससी का जो फाउंडेशन बैच आ रहा है ना, बिल्कुल बेसिक से स्टार्ट होगा, तो इट विल डेफिनेटली हेल्प यू. एंड व्हाई आर यू टारगेटिंग एमटीएस? आई वांट यू टू गेट फुल मार्क्स इन सीजीएल. व्हाई टू टारगेट एमटीएस? ओके, चलिए लेट्स सी द नेक्स्ट आर्टिकल गाइस क्विकली. नाउ लेट मी ब्रीफ दिस इंसिडेंट. Actually, Teesta Setalwat, okay, she is an activist. Teesta is an activist, and she is fighting for all the Gujarat riot. I hope you all are aware of that Gujarat riot that occurred in 2002. She is fighting for Gujarat riots victims, okay. So, and you know that Gujarat riot में काफी बड़े बड़े नाम है. So there are many accused personality like our home minister, our prime minister. They all are blamed, okay. Okay, so they all are blamed for this riot. So she is an activist. She is fighting for the cause of all the victims. Okay, but now she is facing imprisonment. ठीक है, उनको काफी imprisonment का सामना करना पड़ा. She is facing that charges and all these things against her. ठीक है. Okay, that is good. No one should be denied limited respite. Respite, you know, relief. ठीक है, from arrest to pursue legal remedies. See, everybody has that option of bail. तो किसी को भी आप bail deny नहीं कर सकते, because that bail is given so that a person can pursue legal remedies. कि जो भी legal remedies वो ले सकता वो ले सके. Okay, so that is why a bail is given to a person. So nobody can be denied that bail. Okay, so उसको वो law से जो respite मिलता है, relief मिलता है, a person cannot be denied that. Okay. For the second time in the same case, the Supreme Court has intervened to grant a welcome respite to activist Teesta Setalwar, who is being prosecuted on charges relating to her role in helping victims of the Gujarat riots pursue justice. Okay, so you got the point. कि एक एक्टिविस्ट है जो भी गुजरात राइट्स के जो भी विक्टिम्स है उनको जस्टिस दिलाने के लिए शी इज फाइटिंग फॉर दैट कॉज. शी वांट्स दैट ऑल द विक्टिम्स ऑफ द गुजरात राइट्स दे शुड गेट जस्टिस. ओके, and for that she is facing multiple charges. उनको बहुत सारे charges face करना पड़ रहा है. And whenever any charges against her, the Supreme Court has to intervene, because High Court says she is not getting any relief. Gujarat High Court is not giving her any relief. So that is why every time Supreme Court has to intervene, and this is the second time in the same case that the Supreme Court has intervened, and Supreme Court has asked that she should be given bail. उनको relief मिलना चाहिए. Okay, so this is a welcome step by the Supreme Court, because Supreme Court at least did justice to her. Got the point? पूरी कहानी समझ में आ गई? अभी it will be on regular basis. ठीक है अशी, अभी कल से ये नेक्स्ट वीक से रेगुलर बेसिस पे हो जाएगी. Now, the court has extended till July 19 its interim stay on a Gujarat High Court decision denying her regular bail and directing her to surrender immediately. तो पूरी कहानी क्या हुई थी? गुजरात हाई कोर्ट ने ये बोला कि she should surrender immediately. गुजरात हाई कोर्ट denied her any bail. 1 month का कोई भी बेल उनको देने से मना करते हैं गुजरात हाई कोर्ट ने. Okay, so Supreme Court intervened into this matter and Supreme Court extended her bail till July 19. ठीक है, तो टेम्परेरी बेसिस पे 19 जुलाई तक उनकी बेल जो है वो कर दी गई है, एक्सटेंड कर दी गई है. गॉट द पॉइंट? Then at first blush, so this complete is phrase at first blush means at first sight, it may appear that the court was unusually accommodating when it formed a bench to hear her plea against the High Court, ठीक है, order on the same day, and a larger bench after the one with 2 judges differed on granting her interim protection from arrest. So it seemed that, मतलब पहली बार में ये समझ में आ गया था कि the court was unusually accommodative. The court was very much adaptive. ठीक है, because court ने एक ही दिन में within 24 hours court ने judgment सुना दिया that she should be given bail. उनकी जो ये है, I mean, what do we say that? मतलब उनको जो सरेंडर करना है, so that has been extended till 19th July. Okay, so it showed that Supreme Court was already ready. It was ready to adjust according to her needs. Okay, so a few judges they were against that. उनका ये कहना था कि उनको protection नहीं मिलनी चाहिए अरेस्ट से, but still the final judgment was that she got protection from the arrest. Okay, however, the circumstances are equally unusual and indicate an attempt to keep her in prison for as long as possible. Now, when the High Court, it denied that she should not be given bail. So this is what it is, an unusual circumstances, and it clearly shows that people, they want Tista to be in jail. They want her to be in jail as soon as possible. Already she has served imprisonment. पहले भी वो काफी imprisonment serve करके बाहर आ चुकी हैं. Okay. The present case arose from observation by a bench of court virtually canvassing for her arrest and prosecution for keeping the pot boiling, a reference to Mr. Setalwar helping victims such as Zakia Zafri to seek justice for killings during the 2022 pogrom. So Zakia Zafri, she is the major victim of that Gujarat riot. Okay, I hope you might be knowing about her. She was pregnant and that time only she was, she faced some whatever happened with her. Okay, so she is the major victim of that Gujarat riot case, and this Miss Talwar, she was fighting, she was helping such victims कि जो भी इस तरह के गुजरात victims थे उनके support के लिए, उनके help के लिए she was working. Okay, so the court, high court judge, they observed, okay, they were canvassing, they were campaigning for her arrest. वो उनके arrest के लिए campaign कर रहे थे, and prosecution for keeping the pot boiling, because as per them she was keeping the pot boiling. She didn't let this matter end. उन्होंने इस matter को end होने नहीं दिया, because it has been a long time, 2002 से 2023 में आ गए हैं, but still she is not letting that matter end, and that is why they wanted her imprisonment. Okay, yes. The police lost no time in registering an FIR against her and former IPS officers RB Sri Kumar and Sanjeev Bhatt, accusing them of fabricating evidence and tutoring witnesses to make statements that showed an alleged plot to implicate key functionaries of the Gujarat government, including the then Chief Minister Narendra Modi. So in 2002, our prime minister, he was the chief minister of Gujarat. ठीक है, अभी जो हमारे prime minister है 2002 में वो chief minister थे गुजरात में. उनके ही, when he was the chief minister, then only all these things happened. Okay, so the police immediately find FIR against Tista and former IPS officers RB Sri Kumar and Sanjeev Bhatt. तीन लोगों के खिलाफ पुलिस ने immediate FIR लॉन्च कर लिया, because the police accused them of fabricating evidence. पुलिस का ये मानना है कि these people are falsifying evidence. वो एविडेंस को गलत साबित कर रहे हैं. ठीक है, एंड दे आर ट्यूटरिंग विटनेसेस, विटनेसेस को सिखा रहे हैं, सो दैट द विटनेसेस कैन मेक स्टेटमेंट्स अगेंस्ट द चीफ मिनिस्टर. ठीक है, कि उस टाइम जो चीफ मिनिस्टर थे उनके अगेंस्ट में वो स्टेटमेंट दे सके और इनको कुछ ना कुछ हो सके, इनके अगेंस्ट लीगल एक्शन हो सके. ओके, सो दैट इज व्हाई इमीडिएट FIR हैज बीन लॉन्च्ड अगेंस्ट दीज थ्री पीपल. गॉट द पॉइंट? In September last year, the court had given her interim bail. तो उनको temporary bail मिल गई थी following an unusual postponement of her bail hearings in the High Court from August 3rd to September 19, 2022. तो काफी postponement के बाद, ठीक है, unusual postponement वगैरह के बाद anyhow Tista got bail in September last year. ठीक है, she had by then spent over 2 months in prison. उस टाइम तक वो 2 महीने prison में already थी, and was questioned in custody. She was questioned in custody, with the charge sheet having been filed and the accused having spent considerable time in custody. It was a good case for grant of bails on merits. Since she has already been in jail, okay, so she had spent a considerable time in jail, so that was a good point that she should be given bail. क्योंकि वो already jail में थी, तो वो एक अच्छा point था कि उनको bail मिल जाना चाहिए था. But despite that, there was unnecessary delay in her bail. Okay, the court had asked High Court to decide on her regular bail application independently. So the Supreme Court had asked the Gujarat High Court that they should decide on her bail application independently. The Gujarat High Court should not be influenced by any other personality. ठीक है, बहुत सारे इसमें leaders involved हैं, तो the Gujarat High Court should take independent decision, not by the influence of any other politicians. Okay. The High Court cited the gravity of the offense. High Court कह रहे कि इनका जो offense है वो बहुत ज्यादा grave है. तीसरा का जो offense है ना, जो उनकी गलती है, बहुत grave गलती है. And the material against her to deny her bail and reject her request to suspend the order for some time. Okay. So as per Gujarat High Court, since the offense that has been committed by her, so that is very grave offense, and because of that offense, grave offense, because she was helping the victims, okay, victims की वो help कर रही थी, so that is a very grave offense, and because of that grave offense only Gujarat court has denied her bail, उनका bail उन्होंने delay कर दिया है, and Gujarat court has ordered for a immediate this that she should be imprisoned, okay, immediate imprisonment. It went so far, immediate surrender you can say, it went so far as to observe that giving her bail would widen communal polarization. गुजरात हाई कोर्ट यहां तक कह दिया कि अगर इनको बेल दिया जाएगा तीस्ता को तो ये कम्युनल पोलराइजेशन और ज्यादा बढ़ा देगा, मतलब कम्युनल वायलेंस होने के चांसेस हैं, राइट? As per the article, Gujarat High Court is biased. As per the article, that is why Gujarat High Court is not giving bail to the activist, okay? One of the Supreme Court judges found it strange that someone who has been out of prison for 9 months was denied even a few days time to surrender. अब देखिए ये भी एक अपने आप में सरप्राइजिंग थिंग है कि तीस्ता she has already been released on bail last September. Now she has already been on bail for 9 months. तो मतलब अगर उनको कुछ दिन उनका बेल को एक्सटेंड कर दिया जाएगा तो what is the harm in that? Because already she has been out of prison for 9 months. तो 9 महीने में जब कम्युनल पोलराइजेशन नहीं बढ़ा तो कुछ दिन में कैसे बढ़ सकता है? So that is what Supreme Court judges he found. Okay, one of the Supreme Court judges he found it very strange. As the Supreme Court has said in the past, protection of personal liberty should be ensured at least for a limited duration so that citizens may pursue their legal remedies. तो Supreme Court ने यही कहा है कि personal liberty को protect करना चाहिए कि if there is a law that we can give a bail to a person, so that should be given so that a person can pursue his legal remedies. The prosecution zeal, उनका जो enthusiasm है किसी को imprison करने का, that should not determine who is free and who is in jail. कि सिर्फ आप बहुत ज्यादा enthusiastic है किसी को जेल में डालने के लिए, so it doesn't mean that person will go in jail without following any legal proceedings. Okay? Find the tone. Politics है तो critical होगा, जहां critical है वहां concern होगा. Critical and concern. Critical and concern. Okay? Right? Critical concern, that is the dominating tone. Find the error, guys, quickly. Yes. Find the error. Analytical also, because the entire case has been analyzed. Yes. Find the error quickly. Yes, it is analytical also, because the entire case has been analyzed. Hurry up. Very simple error it is. I want everybody of each one of you to detect this error. किसी को नहीं मिल रहा है? What is wrong in D Madhurima? Very good, very good. Few days, because few is followed by plural noun. So few के साथ कभी भी singular noun नहीं जाता, plural noun जाता है. So this day is wrong because it is singular. So we need plural. So it will be apostrophe will be after s. Few days time, कुछ दिनों का time. So apostrophe will be after s. Very good. So apostrophe before s, इसके पहले apostrophe singular और इसके बाद apostrophe plural. Okay. This is your homework, guys. At first blush and keep the pot boiling. So use these two sentence phrases in a sentence of your own. Okay. So thank you. Days में apostrophe भी रहेगा नवनीता. Okay. So thank you. We will meet at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. वाला session हम लोग join करेंगे. Okay. Thank you, guys, and please hit the like button, subscribe to our YT channel, share this session with others. Okay. So thank you. Please like this session, share this session, subscribe to our YT channel. We'll meet you at 9 a.m. on SSC platform. Okay.